we call getting answers to your immigration questions.
Hey, how are you doing, Brett?
Hi, how are you?
I got just one question. I'm fine, thank you. I'm gonna work for a company what requiring background check, okay? Can they to do so if I have only driving license and tax ID number?
Can they do a background check? Maybe. I don't know. It depends what they're checking.
They checking.
I don't know. I mean, you have what you have. So I'm not a private investigator. I don't know what they do for background checks. So you're asking me. I'm working for a company. I only have a driver's license and a tax ID number. Obviously, you're not documented here in the United States, or you would have a social security number. And you're asking now. I assume your company knows what your story is. They're going to do a background check, some private investigator. What is this private investigator going to discover about you with a tax ID number and a driver's license? I don't know. I don't do private investigative backgrounds. But, you know, the employer is, you know, as long as they know your situation, hopefully, you know, they continue to work there.
Okay. So it's okay. It's up to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
All right. Let's go to Harp in Los Angeles, California. Harp.
Okay. My is ready?
Harp.
How long ago the car got ready?
Harp.
Just right now?
Azan. Someone check out Harp. Azan in Long Island.
Hi, Brad. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing good. I love your show and try to keep up the good work.
Thank you.
I came on your show the other day and I asked a question, but then I had like few questions, but because I was at work. But here's my story again. I came in 2016. I did asylum. I've had one work permit before. Now I have a 2-year work permit. I recently got married to a U.S. citizen. I filed my paperwork last month. I haven't gotten back anything as yet. My question to you is that whenever I get like the combo card or whatever card that I have, can I go back to my home country?
Yes. As long as you get a combo card with Advance Parole, you can travel back home.
Even while the asylum is pending?
Oh, I didn't hear the asylum part. No, you don't want to. You do not want to travel back home for asylum because there's potential. There's a potential, and I've talked about this a lot. You can't say in one application, "I have a fear of returning because of persecution," and in another application say, "Can I get a travel document to go back to the country that I filed an application on earlier, saying I have a fear of persecution?" Then you're going to say, "Well, you obviously were lying in the last application." All of a sudden now you got married and there's no more persecution? What happened? So you're setting yourself up for a big problem.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for that. And can I go elsewhere other than my country?
Yes. Now, just because you have advance parole allows you back in America. It doesn't allow you to a third country. You need whatever passport you have from your particular country. You would need to be able to get a visa to go to that country.
Okay. All right. That's great. That's awesome to hear. And also, my next question is, so I filed my thing last month, like the 3rd of May, and like I heard that it takes 3 weeks to get like a notice or something of that sort.
Yeah, you're breaking up, so I don't hear all of your question, but I think your question was, how long will a notice take? You filed 3 weeks ago. It could take up to 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay. All righty then. Thank you so much, Brad. I really appreciate it.
Best of luck. All right, let's go to Matthew in Somerset, New Jersey. Matthew.
Good evening, Brad.
Hey, what's up?
All right, quick question. Just got married. We're expecting our first baby. I'm a U.S. citizen. My wife is an F1 student status. Mm-hmm. She's applying for OPT. What do we need to do to change her status from F1 to a marriage?
File an adjustment application. There's no reason to apply for OPT. I would just file an adjustment application. It would be an I-45, an I-130, I-130A, the I-765 for the work permit, I-131 for advance parole to travel, the I-864 for the affidavit of support, Forget the OPT. Just apply for her green card.
Okay.
All right, very straightforward. All right, if you need help, hold on. Let's go to Jeremy in Boston. Jeremy.
Hello, Brad.
Hi, how are you?
Good evening. I'm good. So I will give you a little synopsis, a brief synopsis of my situation, and then I ask a question.
Sure.
So I'm basically married to a U.S. citizen in the Army, and she abandoned me. I was forced to basically contact them to locate her and stuff like that. And when I found her, they basically quoted that, you know, we're married and there's no evidence that there's no written or oral support agreement or whatever. They basically said that there's an Army regulation that says that she basically receives allowances and monies or whatever based on my presence in the United States. I didn't know that. Then they basically counseled her and let her set up a payment plan for me, and that she sends me money or whatever. However, they basically put me in a situation where I still don't know where she is, and I have to basically be trying to guess and spell what to do. But when I contacted her, she's basically letting me know that she's not going to give me my assistance with paperwork anymore. She's kind of angry that I did that, and she's kind of controlling the whole situation by withholding the documents and saying that she's going to, you know, divorce me and call the immigration on me or whatever. So I'm wondering if having this document and a lot of other information, would that qualify me for VAWA, because I don't really know which way to go right now.
Well, I don't know. I would need to know a lot more about what's going on. And, you know, extreme emotional abuse is something that happens on a regular, daily, habitual basis. It doesn't appear that this is happening on a regular, habitual basis. She actually disappeared for a very long time. So to me, based on the little you told me, it does not sound like a very strong VAWA case. What I would suggest you do, though, is let's have a consultation. Let's figure out what all your options are, okay?
I would like to do that. How do I go about it?
Hold on one second. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.